Yep, still alive. I am touching up some of the sheetrock, drywall, whatever you want to call it, depending on what state or wherever you live. Some of them spots that are, not as nice right there. So, I figured I'd hop on, talk to everybody for a few, see what everybody's doing. So I'm gonna have a final inspection coming up. I got flooring going in. I got all sorts of stuff going on, way too much stuff. Gotta get the floor downstairs, gotta get the carpet up here, so I wanted to touch up as much of this as I possibly could. Any spots that were a little we got the primer on it. We don't have the regular paint on there yet, but you could see some of the spots. Maybe you can't see. Yeah, you can see some of that stuff on there. I'm trying to like patch it up a little bit, maybe dust it off a little bit tomorrow. Get all the flooring in downstairs. It's just one of those things, So this week, hopefully coming up, I'm gonna have more of a final inspection over here. So I'll be living out in the woods. It's gonna be sick. I just gotta touch up as much of this stuff as I could. I figured I'd do a live stream while I was on, just doing something. I'm gonna sit here listening to YouTube videos, but figured, maybe I'll do my own. I'm just trying to blend this stuff a little bit, because not everybody was professionals that ended up helping me out. So we got a couple spots that need to be touched up a little bit before I put the paint on. Like I said, the primer's already on this stuff right here, so it's already kind of rough enough. Probably shouldn't have had to run over and sand some of it, but we'll just have to do a little touch up probably tomorrow or Mother's Day, Sunday. Hopefully everybody's gonna see their mom that can. My wife no longer is her mother, so not the most fun for her, but she'll have fun. Our daughter's having babies and stuff, so she is the Nona now. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing for tonight. I'm doing this part, and I'll probably end up getting downstairs to the floor. Rejected message. Hey, what's going on, Rider Danger? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah? I'm over here fixing a little bit of stuff before we do the final paint job over here. This upcoming week, hopefully I'll be able to hop in here and get my final inspection. I'll be living out in the country after this, so I gotta touch all this up, make it look good enough for when the inspector gets here. And it's not too hard of a job. I just want to get this part done right now because I want to put some carpet in here hopefully this weekend. I have some carpet. This is the upstairs part. You can see like the roof is bent like 20 different times. Yeah, come by your house. I've been going on this one here for 6 months now or something like that, and I've had all the help from, I got two of my buddies that help me out a lot, and then the son-in-law, he helps me out quite a bit. This one is actually new construction, so I was trying to make it kind of nice, and I'll probably end up staying for most of maybe the rest of my life. I don't know, most of the life. I've been debating on where to move to if I end up moving. I currently live in a state formerly known as Michigan, and now it's called Michiganistan. But yeah, one of those things, you know. You just gotta keep going no matter where you are, I guess. I gotta get this place good enough. I got my house in the city sold. They are capable of taking that property over as of this week, so I'm kind of like, I gotta hurry up and get this done. Talk to the building inspector. He's like, yeah, you know, just let me know and I'll come down and check it out. But I gotta have it pretty much done, so I gotta try to get the paint on here and everything. I got the primer on some of this stuff already over here where I'm at, doing this mess, so it doesn't always seem to stick the best back to the primer or look quite as good after, but one step closer. Gotta do something. Trying to get out of the city. Out of the big city and out to the woods. From the hoods to the woods, you know? Lived in cities my whole life. Figured I'd hop on here, see who was on, what everybody was doing. Good job, doing great. Yeah, all right, cool, yeah. Yeah, so it's just one of those hurry up weekends. Try to get as much of this on and clean as I can, and then take care of it all tomorrow after everything's dry. Looks like. Yeah. Nice day out here too, man. I would much rather be outside right now. I'll tell you what. It's been cold out here. So I'd like to get outside, but tomorrow we have a tomorrow we have a whatchamacallit coming out here, a tiller coming, a big tiller coming, because I cleared a bunch of, last couple of years we owned the property, I just keep making a bigger field out there, and gonna grow a whole bunch of food this year. It's not like my little city garden that I normally do. Hopefully this covers up good enough right here. We had some spots just because of the way this building is designed that it was not exactly the easiest. I had a couple guys who know what they're doing, and they were still saying how unfun this was to help me out. But you know, I helped them out, they helped me out. That's just what friends do. Dropping stuff. Can't even see it. Oh. I'll make it so you guys can see it a little easier. KK556. Let me see if I can't turn this thing real quick. Turn it up to see what I'm messing up. That'll be a little bit better. I'm finishing off the ceiling, trying to get it as flush as I can. Drywall, taping, mud stuff. I might have to go hit it just a little bit more tomorrow. Sand everything down, just make it look good enough for the inspector. I don't know if I already out of view over here, but the whole thing is pushing as hard as you can down on that thing, so it just like squirts everything out and you ain't gotta worry about it. And this stuff was done once already, but like I said, I had some help that didn't completely know what was going on. KK556 moderator, thanks for stopping by, KK. I figured I'd hop on here for the heck of it. Haven't been on here much. I've got too much to do between work and family and houses and plural. Notice that said house is. I'm finishing one, leaving one. I have to use that big one right there. That thing's a little bit of a mess. It's a hard design to work on this house, but man, the roof is interesting looking. But we're getting it. We're getting it done. Over Kiki. Gonna have to move over. Gotta go downstairs and do the floor. I don't know if anybody wants to see that. I'm doing we're gonna be doing a the square linoleum pieces for the utility room. And besides the utility room, I'll probably go into the kitchen with that for right now until we move in. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see over there good enough. But the utility room, just doing the cheap little tiles, the stick on peel and stick squares. It looks great. It really looks great, but you know, it's cheap stuff. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the actual floor. I don't know if you guys ever seen this for a repair on the tape. Got the hiccups now. You see how that kind of pulls off? Let me see if I could turn that. Get it right where I just peeled it up. Maybe right there. Yeah, right at about the top of the messages right there. Just peeled that open. Thanks to my buddy Jason. He showed me how to do it. He's real good at this stuff. So I peeled it down a little bit where it was bubbled up. And I'm gonna put the mud behind that here in a second. You just kind of pull until it stops pulling. Get as much mud as you can behind there for the sheetrock, drywall, whatever you want to call it. So I got mud behind there, and then you just push down real hard. Oh, there's a bigger vehicle that went by. Hopefully you guys can see that kind of good. I don't know. And then just kind of blend that thing in there. And it looks 1,000 times better than what it did. Once it dries, I got more right there. Look at that big, huge piece. Can you guys see that? Nah. I'm gonna have to do this. Move this over. So I can't see it a little bit better. Yeah, maybe right there. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, see how that's open right there? That whole piece of tape. I'm gonna open it up a little bit. If I can get it with this big fool. I'll have to do with that little guy first. Open it up. Pack it in there. All the way down until it stops. Which this one is a mess. Oh man. Get it all up in there real good. So it'll stick. There we go. And then you just push real hard. Look at that. You see that? I don't know if everybody's seen that. And I just kind of blend it over so you won't see the tape. After next time through. There's that beam right there. Got most of that beam, but covered up, paint good the rest. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. A little bit of drywall. Last little bit actually. This is it. I just did the extra room when I first got here after work. Woke up at 1:22 a.m. Couldn't fall back asleep. Went to work. Got there for 2:30. Worked until 3 o'clock. And we are on Eastern time right now. I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm banging this thing. It's almost 6 o'clock. And yeah, this is what I'll be doing tonight. Finish this up, but I gotta go to work in the morning, so I can't stay on this for too long, but I don't know if you guys can see that again. I'm trying to move that camera one more time. I got another joint right there that had to be smoothed out a little bit, that's all. If you just blend this stuff a little bit, you can use that bigger one too. I got this bigger one here, but I've been using that to open everything and put this stuff in. But I'm up on a step ladder, so you're not going to see too much of this up here after the paint hits it. I'm just trying to make it look really good. Maybe I'll even stay on the live stream for a few when I go downstairs. You can see that I got a lot of tools down there right now, but make that straight, would you? You can see the flooring that I'm doing down there, and then tomorrow I'll be hitting the hardware store up for the real good floor. Oh, I'm gonna have to move over there a little bit. I'm going to make money. You're doing great. Love you too, KK. Nice job. Thanks, Ranger or Rider Danger. I almost said Ranger Danger. Move this over here a little bit. I only got 1 or 2 more joints down by the bottom. I might not even do that. Maybe I'll bring everybody downstairs after this section over here. I get some more mud real quick. These kind of things, yeah. Yeah. You guys can check out the, these lights are pretty cool though. These flat lights in here like this, I thought that was pretty cool. But anywhere I'm getting bumps and stuff, I'm trying to just smooth it out before we get the actual paint on there. That way there it doesn't look all grainy and messy. Cause then I'll be all mad and stuff when I'm old looking up at this thing going, I should have done better. Just do it now. Oh, I'm older. Ha ha. KK gave me a grandbaby. KK556 hooked me up with a grandbaby. Most of that's probably gonna look good once the paint goes on it. This is right up at the center of the ceiling. So I'm on a step ladder and everything. I'm thinking this is probably gonna actually be pretty good right here. I'm thinking these little specks, I'm not too worried about. I did the worst of the rooms already. This is kind of just like really nitpicking here right now. The paint should cover most of that upside. I got some spots down lower. Maybe I'll try to hit real quick, and then maybe I'll hop downstairs and show you guys what I got going on down there. That was pretty good, actually. Some bumps right there, maybe. Move this over some. You can see where that tape is. I don't know, you guys could probably see that line where that tape is. Move this shit over. Move everything. Move it all. It's all in the way. Try to blend this in a little bit better. You don't see it so bad. Yup, all sorts of fun on a Friday night. Hell yeah, what else would you be doing, right? I'm ready for the growing season myself. It is time to start getting stuff out. We had frost last night, but it looks like it's about it for up here. So it's gonna start to be growing season, which would be nice. Love the fresh veggies. Man, some of these things are sanded right down to nothing. Sanded right down to nothing. I'm gonna turn this thing back down a little bit so everybody can see. Thanks for the thumbs up. There we go, maybe that's better. Kind of see what I'm doing. Move this stuff out the way. Oh, no, that's just an edge piece. So if it sticks out too much like that, you can kind of knock it off of there. Man, that thing seems like it's a bubble right there, but I can't open it. Huh. Get a little bit more mud and hit that with a bigger one real quick. Try to blend it in there a little bit. Just a little bit lower to the ground, so I put a little bit in that middle. Let me see this first. Is that open? Yes, that piece is open. Try to open it up to where it stops pulling. That's what my buddy told me. Then mash that thing flat. There we go. Maybe that'll do it. Big piece. Try to do one of them things there. Try to blend all that in a little bit so it don't look like tape so bad. Yeah. Rather be outside. It's all sunny and nice out and stuff. It's only 60 something degrees over here, but still a lot nicer than it has been, man. It's been so cold over here. It's been ridiculous. We had 34, 33 degrees last night. See if I can't turn that because I almost think I'm going that way now. That side looked pretty good aside from take this one spot real quick. There we go. Move that way. Get some more mud real quick. We got mud, we got mud. Everything you do is like Elmer Fudd. Yeah. Whoops, flung a little bit more on the floor. But I'm just trying to get rid of that little tape mark there. Attention to detail. Kind of blend it in a little bit. The top looks good, that bottom is just not quite good enough. That bubble. Oh. I had another bubble. I'll wipe them bubbles out. But thank you, like I said to my boy Jason, he showed me how to get rid of the bubbles. We had an interesting time over here. We've been, wait, that might be a bubble right there, no? Yeah, but bam, right there, that's open. You see that? Man, I need more mud. Oh, you can't see that. I'm gonna have to move you guys over a little bit. There we go. We're up on the second floor currently. Gonna go downstairs and start messing with some of them tiles. I'll show you guys what I'm working with real quick. Once I get down there. Little linoleum tiles. You gotta pack this stuff right in there. Pack it in there and mash that thing afterwards. See that bubble right there? That is drywall repair. Right there. Should be good. Right about there. Push hard. Ooh, no bubbles. Rip some of the drywall, but you'll never see that. Right after the paint. Look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. This has been an interesting project, building my own house from a shell. Bought a shell and pretty much did everything from the inside. Like I said, with a friend or two that's done a lot more of this stuff than I have. I did masonry for years, but I did not do any kind of carpentry. I did not know any kind of electric. But you want to talk about cheap housing. You can buy something like this. Oh man. That thing wasn't quite tight enough over here, so I was walking all over the place, just hitting the spot. There we go. That looks good. I just wanted to get out. I had some land I had purchased several years ago. It's been what, three and a half years, something like that I bought this land. I mean, look, can you see out that window? There's a pond out there, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. Got a pond. Oh man, I got a little bit more stuff over here to do, it looks like. But yeah, bought a little piece of land a few years back, and is that open? Looks open to me. Yeah, right there. Bought a piece of land. Been dying to get out here and build on this thing. I've lived in cities my whole entire life. And just done with that scene. Maybe I'm getting too old, whatever you want to say. But it's nice out here in the country. Got a range. Pop a few rounds off whenever you want. It's not like I gotta go out to the country to go pop a few rounds off or whatever, and I'll be able to go in the backyard. I mean, that's gonna be awesome. Look at some of that mess. Jeez. If it was done right the first time, I can't lie, some of this was probably me. Most of the stuff, this lower stuff, was not me, but I had some family helping out. Everybody want to work on stuff, so hey, come on over, help me out. That's fine. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, with the big scrape. That looks like it did it. Some of these joints are a little wacky. The way this roof is over here is, barndominium style. So it like comes down and around, and the metal roof goes like, it like wraps around the front and the back of the house. It's actually kind of crazy, but it's different. That thing's open too, huh? Yep. I just got it. I just caught the piece. Come on, open up, fool. Right there. Pull it down as far as it goes. Get some more mud. And, can you see me over here? Yeah, you can see me. Open that tape up a little bit, pack some stuff in there. Until it stops pulling. That's just because the mud that was originally put down, there wasn't enough underneath the tape. You gotta put a little bit more mud than that underneath the tape. In some spots, now I'm not saying anything about anybody doing this right or wrong, but we had some spots, because I think the way that this place is shaped, that was just kind of off. Like it was really just kind of off. And it made it harder to make the stuff look good, really. It was really hard. Is that open too right there? Come on, man. Nope. Aha, that's not open. Just blend it in there a little bit better. I gotta get this stuff done though. I'm working on short time with the other house. Got the buyer all fixed up for that place, ready to go. And still living there until this one's done. So I'm trying to get this thing all wrapped up real quick so I can hook it up. You are a teacher. No, not for this stuff. Most of my teaching expertise, shall we say, is with the hand-to-hand fighting stuff, and this is just kind of like I said, I just kind of turned this on so I could talk to somebody. I'm out in the middle of the wilderness by myself, fixing the rest of my house, so I could try to move in here. Man, that thing is sloppy. See that? Some of them joints are just like, look at that. And that's probably a spot I could pop open. Yeah, right there. That is gonna look good afterwards. Every time you can get a spot that's open like that, pack some mud in there. Oh, almost to the end here. Oh man. Pack in there, would you? And then scrape this thing through there. That'll look a lot better tomorrow than what it did today. Yeah, first time really doing some like real sheetrock actually was this house. I did a little bit a long time ago. I had someone show me what to do. I was helping somebody else. Couldn't really remember everything what to do, but this up, making it look even. Once the paint goes over that, pow! Look like $1 million. Just got that primer on there right now. And we'll go downstairs in a minute. Wow, that looks a lot better. Look at this. Man. Oh, loose stuff in there. Instead of sand and all that, my buddy told me just scrape it right off and it'll come right off. And if I have to patch it a little bit, you patch it a little bit. Kind of even it out. Make it look a little bit better. We had some parts on this building that were like, kind of like spaced off of each other when you put the sheetrock on there together. So it was like, it was a mess. I farted a little while ago, don't tell nobody. Huh, yeah. Hell yeah. Another spot right there that's open. Yep. Ah, come on, man. So it can bubble back up. Mud back there. Yeah, fun times on the soon-to-be homestead. That's what this is all about. That's what this is gonna be. Got some animals coming. Oh, we only got one person left. Everybody ran away. They're scared of work. That's the problem. That's the problem nowadays. All them kids are scared of work. You gotta push too hard. That's too hard to do. It's gonna be hard. Open. Ooh. Yeah. Probably should not have been primed ahead of time, but work with what we got. And go downstairs and check out them tiles. Little laminates. I'll finish the rest of this later. Could even show you after the fact. Oh, I thought that was open. It was not. Maybe not. Woo-hoo. All right, well, think I'm done with pile that drywall now. I have to grab the stuff over here for a second. I do not remember where I put the cap. 1 second. We have one more door that has to go in over here. And then all the doors will be complete. Hopefully we can do that tomorrow. But yeah, let me kind of look around here for a second. We got the some of the patching I did. Oh no, I missed this whole section right here. It's all right, I gotta do one more piece right here above this doorway here when I get the other door. Got the shower in. Ta-da! Turn the light on. Poof. Oh man, I gotta tape that up too. I forgot about that. Maybe I'll do that when I get off the phone. Got the extra room in here. Worked on a couple little patches. You can see the... What? I might have to hit that again. Jeez. Stuff never stops, you know what I mean? Try to get it all done between today and tomorrow. Inside right now is temperature. It is, what do we got there? 72 in here. So it's about 10 degrees warmer in here right now than outside for me. Oh yeah, 40 minutes. Here's some of the tiles I'll be putting on in the bathroom upstairs. They look pretty good. Mostly gray. See them windows, still got to do the trim, still got to get the rest of the paint on there. Hello, how do you say it? Nesreen? Yeah, so guess we'll go this way. Got the stove in already. Putting the stuff on here. Here's the countertop here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm dropping stuff, but we got the countertop in for the sink. All the water's up and running now. Everything's good. Got the fridge. Everything's good with the fridge. And here's the next room. I gotta finish these tiles. Right here, you can see that crazy drain system. I might have to work something out with that. But those are the tiles I got for downstairs and the kitchen and everything. So that's the next job for today. Try to pop some more of those stick-on. Oh, you can see the ceiling here. Look at that ceiling. Yeah. That's the ceiling now. I'm gonna have to turn these lights on probably because I can't see in there too good, but I'll probably hop off of here now. I just figured I'd hop on, see if anybody was doing anything, see if anybody was on here, want to talk, whatever. So have a good night. I got way more than enough work to do here. And hopefully in the next week or two, I'll be living here. So this will be, yeah, fun stuff. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night.